Such treasures are seldom found.
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake with the blanket of ash. I can give you a maybe I'll have a rest.
Hello，你今天怎么早啊？今天有空。就看到直播了，不知道哎，他这个是，他这一次是那个什么全新制作还是就是加强版？新的、哦，Hello，9月很多耶，9月我等一下哦，我有点忘记了，9月有很多要上的啊。目前我要买的有那个沉默之秋，然后控制，然后金刚狼。目前这3款我已经要买了。然后你刚刚说的鬼舞者也是9月啊，这样算蛮多的吧？ 听好像是下个月15号啊。哦，你啊，其实不快啊，时间就是这样子啊，时间忙碌的话就觉得东西都很快，很快就过去啊。
Always a pleasure.
加上你最近又这么忙，所以感觉就更快啦。
I've weapons, truth be told. I'm of half a mind to pack up and leave. What with the volcano growth.
NBA 对啊，我昨天有个观众说他要买那个，他说他每年的都买。暗黑哦，暗黑我最近没有时间玩它耶。
More active of late as well.
没有吧？如果最近很少去追的话，他通常就不会推你啊。除非你只有用吧，不然他本来就不会推你啊。
Much obliged. I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use. Let us use it well, that it might prove a worthy investment.
除非你一直有在搜寻，不然他不会推你那个啦。
You'll await me.
如果你最近一直在搜寻他的话，他就会不停的推你啊。你应该是最近太少去关心有关于暗黑的那个消息了吧？像我最近也都没有看暗黑的话，他就不会推啊，这还蛮正常的啊。对啊，你现在如果没有来看他，基本上他就觉得可能你对他的大数据就觉得你可能对他没兴趣了，所以他就不那个。大数据就是这样的、啊，你如果一直在搜寻，或者是假设你今天你在看 YouTube 的时候一直在讨论暗黑的话，他可能等下就会推你了吧。
Materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses.
感觉啊，你现在在跟我讨论这个，他等下就会推你了。暗 暗黑好像刚结束赛季，还是快要结束，忘记了。
Arisen! You've grown even stronger since last. We met.
All told, I'm rather satisfied with my performance.
You're back. Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only to my master from beyond the rift seeks that very item.
一下就完成。需要一个进展。
I just remembered a curious rumor I overheard once.
找个近战来用好了。好吧，就你吧。
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to answer it. Twas a pleasure to swing my weapon to your. It will be an honor to serve by your side. This looks as if it will take us someplace further afield. How we use it is at our discretion. I dare say there'd be no harm in using this. I've weapon. Truth be told, I'm of half a mind. To pack up and leave. Much obliged. You know, Soul, I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake me with a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head. Yes? Always a pleasure.
奇怪，这应该会有任务的、啊，不知道到哪里去了。 我看一下哦，我记得这边应该会有任务的啊。不知道，好像也没人说可不可以。这边上去的话，可是应该会有任务之类的呀，不是会叫他们疏散什么的吗？
'Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside. Might I be of assistance? I shall not fail you.
对啊，真世界啦，红色这样红色世界是真世界啊，为什么出现鬼啦？这边不是村庄吗？
I will protect you.
你有玩吗？这个？
Ice's sting is yours to wield.
超讨厌这个鬼的。真世界都不能随便睡觉，这个是那个龙族教义啊。扩充要等到那个吧，扩充要等到10月，10月多吧。我现在我想解魔宫锁，可是不知道是因为进了真世界就解不了魔宫锁还是怎样？有人说可以解，有人说不能解，我不知道为什么。我想看我这样到底，他说这个村庄里面应该会有一个要我解任务的，可是我没看到，这是什么？我去温泉区看一下好了。
'Tis a mechanism for hauling freight, and it looks as if it could bear a significant load.
我去温泉区看看有没有东西任务好了。我现在想解魔宫手，一直没有解到，我太早来真世界了。真世界很麻烦，真世界死了就是从前一天开始这样。他说应该会有人要我救，是没看到。那你还有印象要怎么去解魔宫锁吗？ 没看到有要我，还是要疏散，还是要先去那个呀？
How might I aid you, sir?
有啊，他们在后面啊，那跑不，那几个就是啦。这么多个，这些都是伙伴啊。其他温泉区怎么过去？对啊，就是，但是我现在就是因为来到真世界之后，就不知道怎么拿了。我现在就是卡在我已经到了真世界了。有人说还是要在怪这边疏散的时候，他说来这边会有就是让他们疏散的那个任务，可是那怎么到温泉区啊？
Trade, allow me to open your chest.
现在就是找不到怎么过去让他们疏散的地方。看一下这边过去。他是说从这边过去没错，可是这边过去要怎么到那边去？这边应该是温泉啊，这边有楼梯看到，可能会不会在温泉区啊？
Greetings. Its healing waters draw upon the volcanoes and always a pleasure.
哈？为什么都是冒烟呢、啊？等一下啊、哦，等我一下啊、哦。冒烟中。他原本还禁止录影呢。不会恢复那个，我以为他会恢复血的上限值。泡澡没意义啊。
The waters of the hot spring have left us fighting fit. Now we can resume our journey with renewed vigor. By your leave.
所以也不是这里。不对，这边就回去了。所以也不是在这边，那就没有任务啦。而且泡温泉好像没什么用。 算了，我看我先去过任务算了。这边好像现在没有办法那个，就去过任务好了。这附近哪边最近呢？好像也没有地方比较近啊，这比较近。酒吧。
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
哦，对了，我还没出发海底神殿，所以要先去海底神殿是不是？我现在正要去啊。变毛毛，以前没有这种的，里世界还是有一些新怪的。
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our bones. That was hard won. What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
Dun. 哎呦！
When hard, we shorten what they can make.
再给我在旁边偷袭呀、啊！老师，给你死！嗯。
Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you. Never you fret. We all have our moments. No miracle will bring us victory. We have to enjoy what we think our approach.
怎么会没胜算？明明就赢定了。人呢？ 哦，原来有人偷打我。那家伙嘞？鸟是没有的，难怪那个东西都点不起来。哎呦！他是要落来无？他都不下来是怎样啊？死猴子哎！啊，我的法师也不往上射，你们是在？麻烦死了，我抓上去。哎呦，被震下来了。想跑？哎呦，被抓住！你们没有人要救我是怎样？啊，其他3个都在看戏是在干嘛？我要死了，没有人要救我！气死了！ 啊，那一只猴子哎。
Victory is at hand. Give no quarter. On my way.
哎呦！又上去了死猴子。哦，那要上去几次啊，死猴子！啊，你们不会用电把它电下来哦？终于被我打下来哦。还挥我一拳，你去死！
Tremendous work. Once more.
气死我了！你们这些队友很废耶。哦，又来又来，靠！哎呦，快打他！
That was well fought. No harm shall come to you.
No longer do I feel the probing gaze of the watcher. I am he who brought the dragon low, and all despite the magnitude of my feat.
界王，你是界王神哦。
Come to know the watcher, the being by whose many eyes and ears, known as to the purpose.
像刚刚楚门的世界。
And I, do you understand, newest of the arisen? Alas, though I cut down all who seemed false. Indeed, I was dubbed the mad sovereign. Yes, I can only assume that you
你看我的人很漂亮吗？
what I could not. How else to explain the what falter not in the end? Fading spirit.
I see you have returned, Arisen One.
你哪位？
The Mad Sovereign is called, and so if you would save the people of this world from ruin, for this place may chance to.
I imagine the people of this world will welcome the tidings that there is a place of refuge awaiting them. Right you are.
我要去解魔弓手，应该这样可以解魔弓手了吧？ 先去捡那个。现在可以捡那个了吧？冲啊！我要去捡魔弓手。
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
The Battalion Knights use this place to... You're not one of us, so I... Oh? You believe we ought to evacuate? Father, I dare say. But I think we're a bit short on... In fact, there's a rather delicate blacksmith...
就这个。
Well, on the encampment outskirts. The smith, the stout... Well, it would have naught to do with us, given that I can only hope that she will be... And while you're taking care of that...
I had no idea such a couple dwelled on the outskirts of Volcanic Island. Were you aware, Master? Now that is a surprise!
I'd weapon, truth be told. I'm of half a mind to pack up and leave. What with the vault, much obliged.
Mayhap we could bring the people to the sea.
You know, Soldier, I'd not recommend camping. You'll await me the blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head. Always a pleasure.
他说要去找，在哪里？这个，怎么了？你要报告什么呀？叉 box 的直播有什么特殊的东西吗？我是可以开啦。好啦，我等一下几点啊？几点要？10点哦。是，我看一下哦，等我一下哦。10点哦。10点，我看一下吧。黑科斯，巴克斯。Day 1。有2个 A S。再见。我看看哦，应该是这个吧。好，我把它用上去，等我一下哦。好，还有7分钟，是这个吗？就准备来看看他有没有什么新的东西吧。7分钟，等他吧。 不是这边。我也可以往上面走。那个双子线，等下，我现在解那个魔弓手，应该可以解到吧？我觉得。哎，双子线，你有上班吗？放屁啊！我靠，又来！
Here we go again. If that's the monopoly
哎呦喂，
it is fight.
太扯了吧！
Understood.
哎呦喂！
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. I sustain yours to wield.
啊，听不懂啦。
Focus. A momentary decision will spell out doom. Really? Now?
哎呦！怎么感觉好像不太适当的形容啊？哎呦喂！
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall do. I've just had a thought. Arisen, your agility as a thief was captivating to witness. I wonder if I shall ever see you in action again. Your current vocation suits you no less. And as ever, you can count upon us pawns to support you.
它这游戏有一个特色，就是它的它那些伙伴讲话还蛮有趣的。
I shan't let them off.
哎，现在地板上。 还有2分多钟。话说，你期待他出什么啊？听说这一次有那个什么《神鬼预言》更新版，听说终于把那个丑到要死的女主角改掉了。可是我觉得来不及了，他已经让人家觉得不想买了。 这个游戏近战玩起来蛮爽的。对啊，所以我说他已经来不及了。
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten rootstone lies near here.
除非他砍跳重练
Should I
吧。
lead the way?
What do you want? My husband
他
and I are simple.
这老婆也太漂
In
亮
these
了吧！
perilous times, all we ask is to be left. Pray leave us be, sir.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
I'm sorry. You'd have us evacuated.
No, no. I'll hear none of that. Stranger or no.
为什么是精灵跟老头啊？
All the way out here just to warn us. That's the mark of a good
But Ghost-Offer, what if...
star. Besides, I'd rather have...
Stuff?
靠，你们在晒什么恩爱啊？
This back of mine. Don't trouble yourself with me, sir.
等一下，我先偷你们家的东西。
Very well, sir. We shall join.
Let us see our charges to the encampment. But be mindful. The path seems much changed since last we walked it.
先让我偷光他们家东西再说。
Outstanding.
好，走吧。反正刚来的路上的人我都已经杀光了，有没有差？开始了，开始了。我帮你，好像抱小婴儿。为什么他？哦，这就是绿色外壳的主机，有屁用啊！台湾买不到啊，虽然我也不会想买。先让我回一下气，等一下。微软现在手上还有什么王牌吗？好像也没有。Hello, baby. CTO. 对啊，就看他有没有发表什么可以值得期待的东西，感觉目前还是没有。
Here's a chest. I shall take a look inside.
And spent many hours getting kudos inside of Project Alpha Racing, getting my butt kicked and getting pwned in campaign or combat evolved, and playing games like
I
Hunter
appreciate
Reckoning
that.
and all other types of
You
games,
think there's
Morrowind and
high
others that spent
We ought
countless
to take a closer
hours
look.
playing on this device. So to be here as the CTO of Xbox is just an incredible honor and an incredible opportunity. Now in that role,
GTA 6哦
really a maker.
我有他们主机啊，所以还好。
Started my career as a software engineer.
而且我的主机是别人送我的。
But really, I'm focused on making and building great experiences for our players, and so that includes building the hardware that Xbox produces, as well as the software that runs on our devices, the developer ecosystem.
不过 Xbox 主机大概已经
developers use to publish their games and their technology on our platform.
几个月没有开过了吧？
The end-to-end system that helps bring value to players.
Amazing, yeah. So very much a connective kind of tissue that helps all the teams communicate with each other and just deliver great games on great devices.
That's right.
Awesome. And Carl, you've been here a little bit longer, right?
I've been here a little while, yes.
可是那些会员贵到一个夸张啊，所以我就放弃了。我之前有买会员啊，我包了3年吧。
I will say one of the things that, you know, having
可是后来他的会员贵涨价到很夸张的地步啊，
was the design of the controller.
我就放弃了。
And this was in response to the Duke. The Duke is awesome. I know many.
所以现在，因为我之前都玩会员的游戏啊，所以现在那台游戏主机就跟废物一样，
So the first challenge we had was
什么都不能玩。
more hands. So the response to that was designing the controller S. That's where I started.
I really love the fact that, because I remember when there was more deep dives on the Series X and S wireless controllers, that a lot was made of how much data was captured just to make sure that it fit even more hands. So the fact that that's like
他们会员实在太贵了啊。
since the beginning of Xbox is really cool to see. It's something that's continually iterated on. That's awesome. Well, before we dive in and learn a bit more about this,
哎呦哎呦 ，sorry。
Scott, you got something you wanted to share?
Frightfully
I
rude.
do, Henry. I'm really
The
excited to
result
share
of
that
volcanic
starting tomorrow,
activity, I expect.
our fans will be able to
Remain
pre-order
focused.
the 25th
A
anniversary
clouded mind shall
collection
serve you poorly in an
of our
ambush.
device.
Amazing. Let's
Ayo.
go. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. But there's one more.
Well, there's a little bit of additional details there. In addition to the pre-order tomorrow, some of our most loyal fans who have already received an email this morning with early access to pre-order starting today.
No way. Where was my email?
Yeah, you should check.
Of it? Okay. Later. Do that later. That's amazing news. So check your emails
Seems
as
to
well
me
at home.
we'll find some rare
Maybe you're
materials.
one of the lucky ones, but if
Well
not,
spotted.
check back with us tomorrow. And
Shall we
you
see
can,
what we can
get
find?
your own of these, which, yeah, I'm going to have to do that. Is there anything else as well that is particularly exciting about this collection for people that are pre-ordering?
There's one more fact to share.
Well,
In
here we are.
addition to the
How
console
long
and
before
the
do you have
controller
to-
being
Would you
included in
find
the collection,
Sir Nestor? Let him
pre-orders
know
will
that we'll
include a copy of Halo Campaign Evolved in the box.
哎，你看开放了，
Back where it all began. I mean, I love Halo. I love the controller too. Is it possible for someone to be able to purchase just the controller on its own?
Absolutely.
所以要去跟谁讲啊？
Today, customers and our players can choose to pre-order that device, the 25th anniversary special edition controller, starting today.
Nice. I think I will have to because I want a second one to go along with the console itself. Unbelievable. Okay. Everybody clear your calendars for tomorrow. To get your pre-orders locked in. You don't want to miss it. Why don't we talk a bit more about this just stunning hardware? Well done, guys, by the way. First off, why don't you tell me a little bit about all the inspirations behind the anniversary collection?
Well, there's a lot that went into designing this box, and actually, I'll hand it over to Carl, the team who actually worked on it, and hand it over to Carl, the team who actually worked on it and built it.
5 years, it's a pretty special moment. We wanted to
他这个能不能用那个？
reflective of the journey we've been on with players over the past 2.5 decades. And so we started with the material. So the Xbox, the original Xbox limited edition console was in this exact same translucent green resin. And so we worked with the engineering team, we matched the resin, and we found a way to actually mold it on the console Series X 25.
Sir, I implore you to
How many times must I say now? Bugger off and leave
Building
me.
new product muscle with this one.
So it's an exact.
It's an
good.
exact
I'm afraid there's another match.
And so
Concerns
really
the
proud
fellow I
to
was
be
just
able to do that.
man something of a break.
There's
I
also
sought
a
him
number
out to
of
tell
Easter
him,
eggs
I
on
must
this box.
confess. Could I
I'm not going to give any of them away.
Perhaps we might speak with Sir Lam.
Once you get this,
Evacuation effort stands to benefit from another pair of hands.
But I will say for the people who are at Gamescom here, we have a special exploded view display of
Not this
the
again.
Xbox Series
I'm here to live my life as I
And
see
on
it.
that one, you can
I'll not be ordered about by
around the
anyone.
fan
All right.
shroud,
I know those
Master
two.
Chief's,
Good. Why don't you do
helmet.
it?
He's
Why?
molded in. It's
I heard
special.
that.
Do not do this at home.
Sir Lam has refused to leave. And it seems there's little hope of changing
复
the
苏者，
Let us inform Sir Ernesto.
现在是有多一个职业了。
branding the Xbox 25 on the controller. We also have that. We also did something that we've never done before. So I'm going to turn this on.
复苏
And
者
you'll see that the Xbox button, we lit up the X shape in green.
A
So this is a
disappointment, to
true
be sure.
homage to the original branding for the Xbox. And that's just something that every time you turn on the console, it's going to remind you of where you've come from. And the journey we've been on together.
啊，这个完成了。
People of Volcanic Land may they make it through the impending heroes intact.
So, we talked earlier about
I quite
the
agree.
design, how to make it more comfortable. Well, that was a lot of inspiration there. So on the controller, you'll see the ABXY colors are the same: red, blue, green, and yellow. It has the branding, the Xbox 25. On the back, I don't know if you can see that. We have the original Xbox logo. Yes, that's printed on the back. And then for those of you who know, the controller has the ABXY, but it had the
他好无聊，介绍这个干嘛、啊？
they were white and black, and those later in life
不觉得超无聊吗？
became the bumpers.
他现在在介绍那主机，主机不就一样吗？不就是那样子而已，还能怎么样？
So that's just some of the design details that we did. We actually did one more thing. Never before done. So this console, each one will be laser number. Unique.
NBA 你可以稍微等个几个月，可能就大降价了吧？这什么鬼？然后这个现在手上拿着一个那个这个主持人的耳朵好可怕哦，一个大洞。怎么完全没有失血啊？哦，有啊，要打对才失血，太好了。 好啊！呵呵，有点像哦。啊，青春都在喷血呢。我还没有青春痘怎么办？ 这根本就是回头嘛！哎，这什么东西鬼游戏啊？你看这什么？这个实在这个游戏会画面太 low 了一点啊！这我看用一般的那个电脑也玩得了吧？感觉单纯卖萌的游戏啊！ 这是儿童向的吧，不是欢乐向的吧？总之，不要在他前面就是正常的吧。快点下来啊！ 看我青春痘杀手，就是传说中的青春痘杀手啦！嘿咻，嘿嘿，爆了吧！不要跑来帮你挤痘痘啊！ 帮启动动。
Moves nimbly by clicking to the terrain. Try to keep it within your gaze at all times. May happen to feel close behind it, but you find a way to get ourselves into an advantageous position. Of course.
这什么黄发怪女？三张人类不错玩啊，我有玩哦。可是它最大缺点就是那个什么，没有地图很烂，路痴不友善，其他部分都还蛮不错的。你这样一直转，我到底要怎么打你啊？ 哎呦喂！反正如果你是路痴的话，玩33人都会觉得蛮累的，因为我就是路痴。不过除了这一点之外，他做的还蛮不错的啦。以独立工作室来讲，其实做的蛮不错的。发什么疯啊！ 好累哦，麦块冒险 RPG， 这一款也是没什么大兴趣。我真的觉得他把它用成 RPG 的感觉就很奇怪。麦块不就是要自己创造自己玩才有趣吗？就快点帮我恢复啊！赢啦！你个大型蠕虫！击掌！嘿，好啦 ，OK， 我们可以去救那个精灵村了。整个人啊，他那个，我到现在没有看到一点让我觉得暖场的感觉。
There are more who can yet be saved. We ought to choose our next destination based on the movements of the clouds.
Fiona,
我什么都没有讲，我只讲2次话，就说既然都说到这份上了，这是我觉得这款游戏最白痴的地方。超白痴的，我明明什么都没有说，他就 OK， 我们走吧。Nunniatimo.
Not dying? That's just
Flores. 都没什么新东西吗？ 虽然说我很不想引爆群人，但是我觉得那个黄头发感觉就是 DI 的人。
Okay, and so we're just gonna walk up this tower and find the. He's gonna be up, yeah. Let's see. Okay, alright then. I wanted to ask you about the evolved co-op experience. Well, we spoke about it a little bit, obviously we can see it on display here, but we mentioned it at the top. Co-op is such an integral experience. Minecraft Dungeons 2. Can you speak a little bit more about what that's like to bring it together and what it means for title?
Absolutely, a big change that was made between Dungeons and Dungeons 2 around Casual Co-op is the ability to join a a online multiplayer game within a couch co-op group. So say if you're at home playing with your family and you have an open spot for another player, you can matchmake and grab another player from the internet to join your couch co-op.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh,
Big change
wonderful.
that was really necessary and something that our fans have been asking for.
Yeah, I can imagine. Kill all them idiots.
你不觉得直播有点冷吗？
Oh, this looks like what? Oh, the weather's not good either.
他们竟然这边玩起麦块 RPG 给我看。
Oh dear.
Well, I think we have one of those infamous demo bugs here, but
Oh no.
it's supposed to be a big boss fight.
And you robbed me from it. That's fine. I will have to wait and see it when it comes out.
Nathan, do you want to take us to the forest? And we can play some of the forest.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about how we're going to get the forest, the map, the world, how it all connects together while we set that up for these months. This
Right.
is stunning, by the way.
Yeah, so we have this lovely map.
啊，掉地上。
There is things to do all over it. As you can see, there's like little indicators and side quests.
Okay. In fact, actually, I think I've just been told that we can't see it here, but everyone, there we go. We do have a clip. We have a little practice on the boss fight. So actually, we need to talk over the footage and how good I am. I don't think, yeah. So talk us through. Who are we seeing here?
Right, so this is it's a really big boss fight that
We seem to
you
have arrived
encounter as
without
part of the
issue.
story.
But are we safe here?
You're looking for somebody else, somebody called the Supreme Evoker.
Okay.
But actually, as you get here, you instead encounter this giant monstrosity. Fight. And it's actually quite a challenging fight. This video is making it the PC.
This was so good, right?
But yeah, like I tasted it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great fight. It was really, really fun. And I felt like everyone, you're missing out. We had some great call-outs.
It's
as
my
well.
duty
Everyone
to
looking after
lead
each other. I've thrown the TNT and everything. So again, the co-op comes perfectly into there. So do we want to touch on where we've landed here? So back into the regular, or are we
这边不
gonna...
用疏散吗？
Let's have a look at where this was actually. This was really interesting.
I think it's an interesting cutscene too.
Yeah, talk to us about what we're about to see there.
Right, so this is right after the fight, and we're seeing some of that quirky Minecraft
Need
events.
anything?
Yes, love that. I'm so glad you picked that.
Stop by again.
We're picking up a note block, which is important to the story. We'll go into more details on that later, but
Okay.
as you can see, it's that easy to just
啊，好冷哦。
Adam in the background.
Is there any symbolism?
他不会要这样一直玩到底
follow
吧？
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
Okay. All right then. Well, on that note, talking of a future date, Minecraft Legends 2 is launch next month. It's not that far off, guys. I hope we're excited. Are there any last thoughts you want to share with players before we wrap up?
I mean, saying we're only 1 month out, I think this is a brilliant time to also pre-order our game, because it comes with a lot of really nice, items you get with pre-order. I mean, look at this cake.
Cake is beautiful.
Look at the chicken!
Yeah. Chicken pets.
Oh, I love that. Oh, so sweet. So this is as part of the pre-order bonus,
Yes.
yeah?
So pre-order now, get these things, and we'll see you all in a month.
I'll meet you in the internet next
Yeah.
world. I'll be jumping in all your lobbies. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, guys. This was absolutely fantastic. Good luck with the rest of Gamescom as well. And thanks for walking through this demo experience. But coming up is the day that changed everything. The most important event in all of Gears of War lore, and we're not just talking about the long-awaited reunion of Marcus and Dom. We've got the latest on the campaign and what Gears fans should look out for when Gears of War E-Day drops later this year. But first, let's keep the party going with an upload from here.
"嗯，为什么突然就不见那个？这是什么怪游戏？等我一下，为什么？那这是什么游戏啊？不知道。
It's hard to do it alone. Then rise in Valhalla. Gather your bravery and fight together.
看起来感觉没有很吸引人的游戏。这个是谁啊？采矿场，这种。去采矿场一趟吧。
A mechanism for hauling freight, and it looks as if it could bear a significant load. Might we not avail ourselves of its use? It's taking every ounce of your strength just to remain silent. Will this march never end? I only hope we don't encounter our foes.
And even technology
完全不知道他这个直播来干嘛，就是听那边讲话，然后也没介绍什么游戏啊。感觉连后面的人都觉得冷爆了。你不觉得连后面的那些人都觉得这个舞台好无趣哦？这样的感觉。超无聊啦！人家要看直播看就是看他的游戏，而不是听他那边聊天呢、哦，哎呦喂！被打到地下去了。 原来转圈呐、啊！你有病哦！为什么只爱我们2个人？那其他人呢？不对，只爱我1个人呢。哦，他们终于来！你们到底刚刚发什么呆啊？
First and foremost, we'll want to look at our balance. It will prove a much easier target than lying prone. This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together if we don't succeed. You have my protection.
就这里剩这个，哈哈，成功了哈！
Thank you. This place does not have long left, I fear. I'd gladly accompany you. Follow me.
My word. Never did I dream we'd come upon such a rarity. How exciting! My heart is filled first.
这是什么游戏？嗨，这款游戏是什么游戏？画质好糟哦。
It is a jail of sorts, this place. A compound where we set captive pawns to work. They were supposed to be digging up old ruins in some century. I confess, I don't know all of the ins and outs of the operation. Underlings like myself.
这什么游戏呀、啊？
Little else.
对啊，而且画质好糟，而且整体的表现力好糟哦。他那个整个画面那边换的啊，我知道这款游戏，就好像忘记叫什么名字，但是我之前有看过他的广告。
Well, here you have it. They've been like they refuse to leave. You might as well try talking to a wall. I know they won't die like leaving, but it seems cruel to. I never wanted to be, taking part in this. I suppose that's why I can't bring myself to leave them behind. Either that, or at any rate, I've tried everything I can think of to get them out.
交给我吧。
Came a month ago. We ought to remain here.
I implore you, Harry. So they're staying here because they were ordered, and they told you that. Strange. I couldn't get it, but never mind that. More importantly, was the Overseer's when the world changed, but on his way out, he used that artifact they call the God's Will to command. I expect that order of his is what the pawn. Listen, friend. I have a thought. If the Overseer's command is indeed still in effect, use that key to have a look around. But best keep your eyes peeled for the Overseer.
Pawns need only obey the true Arisen. I suspect one of those spelled artifacts installed at the coronations at work here. Right you are.
他这个战斗感觉好没有战斗感哦！我现在玩这款就比他战斗感强10000倍吧？你不觉得他这个整个就轻飘飘那种感觉啊？
Pray, spirit me from this danger. I am sorry.
The door of sturdy men. It will be impossible without the key. We shall have to find a key.
而且它整个背景好像那种想做的很华丽，但事实上又很空虚的感觉，对不对？你会觉得它那个整个背景就感觉好像很华丽，但是好像就是复制贴上啊，然后其实就不怎么样这样子。看那个刚刚女的脸也涂太多粉了吧？ 啊，都什么年代还有人做这种像？
I'll pick that up. We might have to. 好干哦！我天哪！整个让人家觉得超干的耶。这轮椅看起来像以前那种很古老的大陆剧才用得出来的东西。刚刚那个不是现场展示操控，那个就是录影的东西呀、啊。 预录的操作可以用的这么干哦！我的天哪，有没有搞错啊？
There's so many more characters in our story, and they all have character arcs as well. So we got to show a bunch of people that are there fighting alongside you.
这一款就是什么？这款画面跟刚才的画面比起来，突然觉得这款画面超级好的。
But also, there's some of the weaponry and stuff that comes from that squad. It's so fun to use.
character
want to
in
move
your
over
chest.
here. Can you tell us a little bit about what people are going to be able to play when they come down with it?
Yeah, sure. So we have a little bit of our beginning of Act 2, so it kind of starts the morning after E-Day. The squad just come together, armored up, and they get sent on their first mission. So we get to play a bit of that. It's got this classical kind of gears. You're supporting another squad, going toe-to-toe with the Locust. And it's actually a subsection of the campaign preview that we just got to see get released online.
这是不是这战锤吧？这个
Which is a little bit larger. That goes a little bit
啊，不是啊，那个战争机器啊，靠腰。
gets to get their hands on it, hang out with the squad and some fun new characters as well.
I get a lot of fun this morning watching people like Shadow and Apollo who were playing earlier. It's like, it looks so good. But all through the background of the vision, we can see a lot of the kind of details.
微软真的是没有招了，是不是？他就直接一直出这些有的没的。
So the cores are being held here by the power of this god squad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now
so
they would be
for the
free
first
to make
time ever,
bigger
you're playing
escape.
a Gears game in a city that is
Well
alive.
said.
You know, every other game has been destroyed, everything's been
他
destroyed.
就永远都只有这些东西而已。
Some really interesting opportunities and challenges. You know, we really need to think about what was happening in the place when this event happened, and life just got suspended, you know, in one shot. So I think fans, when they play the game, they're going to be able to. There's lots of storytelling from something simple as.
真的觉得很，微软很不知道怎么玩这个游戏耶。他明明就收购了一堆很强的公司，他结果做出来什么都没有。
So I think, you know, it does pay to slow down just a little bit while you're playing the game and look around.
I'll
and just
wager
really
he thought
take in
to
all
take
the
always
detail
was
that we
at
really
any
love
rate.
putting into
I
the game.
only hope they'll
You can
but I'm
also
not
see in
worried.
shots like that where you
Find a
get
way to
glimpses of
reach
this
them
whole
in
city,
time,
which we
no
built.
doubt.
We built the whole city, which is really cool.
With
And there's
this,
this battle
I'll
going
be
on
able to. There's no
everywhere,
chance
right?
it
So
seems
you
I've
see
no end. I
helicopters go
appreciate
by,
all you've done.
you crisscross with other squads,
Okay.
which is what's happening in this mission.
It is
There's
strange
this
to
kind of
think a
vibe that
god's
there's
way would
always
be used to guide my
a
brethren to
battle
safety.
sort of raging
After all
across
the
the
woe
city,
they
and you're
caused
just
us.
weaving your way through it.
I think also what
Outstanding.
you have touched on, and you'll see this throughout the gameplay you're watching, it's like a destructible environment. It looks incredible.
Yeah, for sure.
而且战争机器都已经这么久，游戏还需要花这么长时间玩给人家看吗？
A few different steps here. You know, you see some larger buildings come down at different moments in the game, just to make you constantly realize that not only is the immediate area around you, you know, having a battle in it, but the entire city. Whether it's a block away, you can hear gunfire, you see a building come down, you see a little block of a street go down. It's all happening live as you play the game.
Now, everything we're watching right now is single player, but Gears fans always want to know about co-op.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, of course. So co-op is.
我想去这边看一下，听说这边很有任务。
It's one of the unique things that Gears has, sort of woven into every part of it. You know, our story is about squad.
可能没有那么久哦，30分钟。
Sorry, overcoming the odds.
我如果不拖延时间，我看它10分钟就没了吧。
Important siege that are about multiple squads before coming together. Of course, we've got PvP, which is 4v4. So campaign's got 4-player online co-op, 2-player split screen on console. All 4 players in squad are playable for characters.
重点是战争机这款游戏都已经出这么久了，你花那么多时间，它这应该我记得好像重置哪一代的吧？好像也不是全新的游戏啊。有够蠢的。
It's great experience.
Yeah, you see it a few times, like if you get down, it's like Dom coming to save you and stuff like that.
Yeah, different kinds of it, right? We have the rusher enemy that'll pin you, and he'll be on top of you, so your buddy can come and stab with the neck. Or if you're playing with someone real, they can shoot you from far away. There's all sorts of examples like that.
Yeah, I'm so excited like to hop on with the rest of the Xbox One team.
It is a ballista,
Four of us,
or
like,
is it?
kind of flying our way
It is
through.
not
It's
how
going
it
to be a lot of
is,
fun.
but when it
But
counts.
one of the other things
Finding of equipment enhancing
what I
materials
really
to
like
me,
about
master.
this is there
I
are
shall
multiple
sniff
ways
them
you
out
can
and
approach
mark them on.
scenarios. Like this is a bit more of a linear mission that you've
Your map.
said in the past. But what ways are people going to be able to approach different like situations they're going to come across?
Yeah, so this is definitely a little bit more of a linear
It is
mission.
no
but
small
even within
wonder
this
that
mission on
Oxcards
the
have
bridge,
seized operation
you know, we've
in
added a
this
bunch of
state of things.
verticality to the game.
Will the day ever come
it'll
when we
see
might
flanking
employ
routes,
one
you can
again?
climb up cars and trucks. And then this mission specifically, in the beginning of Act 2, is sort of
What my magic brought you an elemental.
行喽。
in Word Siege, and that actually gets introduced as you play through the campaign. You get to find new mods and craft your own weapons and really invest in the game.
嘿嘿，出来了。这段我以前没看过。
Really excited about when I was like watching through the gameplay earlier as well is what kind of mods are people going to be able to get their hands on? How are they going to impact that weapons that they're using? Well, there's a variety of
你看为什么？我的碰被吃掉了啊！ 怎么又是这一只？
The statue is still from its slumber. Where will it go now? It does not appear poised to attack us. Let us keep watch for the time.
它在哪里？我看不到它。
You haven't forgotten us. Have you, Master? To the chest. I shall take a look inside.
它在那里靠腰。为什么哪里出火了？ 啊，捏爆它哦！哦，直接捏爆是怎样？ 啊，头掉了！你看，你掉出来了。
The statue enters the cloud of eyes. Did the pawn within impel the statue to action?
Yeah, so one of the main things that we try to impart is the brutality of this day. Emerges say 2/3 of the planet gets wiped out.
快基本上血就满了。
So if you kind of pay attention to the course.
啊，可是都没有东西可以捡哦，气死我了。
The blood trails sometimes give you a glimpse of what has happened, the pose they're in. So there's a lot hidden in there to check out.
No, I honestly, I'm so excited. A big thing
I can but ascertain was.
You know, we shared a little bit each time here.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I think you know, great gear story. It's all classified.
是巴克巴塔，巴克巴塔很久了吧？
Honestly, thank you both for joining us. I really, really appreciate that. And now, we are going to head over to the Gateway Day. The Gateway Day experience that people have
We've made it
access
then.
to here on the Xbox.
What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Welcome to the Gateway Day at Gamescom, where I'm going to artist recently discuss the incredible live candy joined by us. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me, man.
This might contain useful information. Shall we take a closer look?
I've been working with the coalition for many years. You've pushed your luck. I'll not take that from.
Pray calm yourselves, good people. I will have nothing.
Salmonella, you don't understand.
No, you don't understand. This is not the shard when it is calamity. Unless we make
Yeah, so we partnered with Gibson Guitars, amazing people at Gibson. Yeah, they sent us like these guitars.
From the world in such disgusted I maintain order is but enough of my ways.
And if you don't know at home,
You wish us to evacuate after all. Should we proceed under every soul their wits and sight? We will take in men should you encounter such efforts as we
me.
My work
Flared tempers are understandable in the
So what we
circumstances.
wanted to do
Let us
was
aid in
to
mediating the quarrels arising above the
pillars
top.
in gears, like some core pillars. So
Right
obviously
you are.
with Marcus guitar we tapped into brutality.
We meet
So
again.
that's like
Mind if I ask
violent and kind of visceral and yeah, like almost like very kind of like
Favour of
we
you
tried to
guys.
kind of cater it to the
Thanks,
shape
guys.
of the guitar as well. So like you can see like the blood splatter kind of flows across the guitar and you've got the kind of spinning saw blade. The hog obviously which ties it to gears, and then we've got the skull
We meet
which is
again.
kind of like shattered, so that adds that kind of violent, brutal feel. And then obviously moving on to the SG, we've got this is like leaning into Dom, so this is tapping into the
That's
kind of
right,
pathos pillar,
Okay.
which is like sort of more
You've
like kind
pushed
of sad
your luck.
vibes and so it's just like, and then we've got the angel wings, which is like it's kind of like the kind of Maria tattoo, and then that kind of flows to the shape of the SG.
Yeah, really like fits and forms
Yeah.
into the horns there, which
Yeah,
is such a nice detail.
Oi! I saw it first.
This project
Why must I
is
share with a fanless one?
Each guitar
This is
probably took about 40 hours from start to finish, so everything's obviously
You there!
hand-painted.
You put this upstart in his place for me, won't you? Oh,
and
if that's
honestly,
what's
like,
right,
it's just
clear
hard
off.
to work on this stuff, like Gibson, like super iconic.
That's it,
I play
I've had
guitar
him.
myself.
I'll not
I
take
do
that
a lot
from
of
you.
work in the music industry as well anyway, so it like just ties in really nicely with that.
I'll not
So,
take that from you.
Yeah.
But beyond the guitars themselves, and we'll get to the control in a sec, I just do want to tell people it's not just for show, because you can actually get your hands on even one of these amazing guitars if you head over to the Gibson Instagram
You'll
page.
get what's coming
Check out their announced post for more details on how you can potentially win one of these. And people here can also scan the QR code and come down to the Xbox booth if you want to learn how to win one of these incredible, just beautiful pieces. You have brought something else along for us because there is something else going on in the middle there. So what
我给他一个烂掉的果实哎、
kind of you. If only our fathers could do the same.
他一直在那个直播周边是要干嘛？
You're not some child snatcher, I read.
So you can like switch out the
shared your
buttons and
freedom.
sticks and stuff and
Right.
make your own.
Mayhap we're not so
Yeah, and
different.
this is tapping again.
Huh?
The desire to protect one's skin transcends race and culture. It just goes to show, we are none of us so
And it's
different.
just try to make it feel super
Outstanding.
iconic and just have that there's like the lances in there, the skulls. It feels really violent and just taps into that kind of that vibe. So yeah.
Mate, I think you absolutely killed it with this design.
slander my
Thanks so much for showing us and talking us through it as well. If you want to get your hands on your own
This is no
one of
business
the
of yours.
If we are to do who's to save the video?
Enough. Well, sir,
So thank you. Look, I hope you have a
will you watch
great
all this?
game.
No, you said my swordsmanship was hard.
It was your dear father's patronage that made you a saint.
Very well.
Over here that we've got
Force them.
this entire segment. We see loads of people queuing up right now. So an absolute play is what you know. So E-Day has
Ah, I ought to thank you.
好废哦，这两个。
I was most surprised when you intervened in that duel. Did you aim to temper their pride by proving me your equal?
他们太弱啊，没办法。
That was certainly worthwhile.
Jacob from NVIDIA to chat with us about Gears on PC. So, hello guys, welcome to Gamescom. Is this your first Gamescom or are you veterans at this point?
Second Gamescom for me.
Second.
For me.
I've had well enough. I reckon the world would be better and more.
Who's the guy you brought with us?
这整个村庄是怎样？每个都要吵个架，然后打架。
Oi, you. I leave it.
来来来来来， 去你的，去你的！来来来，要死是不是？我要对，我要杀了你们，没错啊！敢打我嘞！
Quiet him down. Shall we bring word of our doings to Sir Noah? Right, you are.
Got some pretty cool features to talk about. So, what exactly have you been working on that is exciting for PC players?
Well, Henry, I think broadly the most important thing to know is that Gears of War EA
Ah,
is
Sir
a
Arisen.
game that is for
The
PC
people of
players
Qatar,
built
beginning
by
we shall
PC
see the
players.
fruits
So,
of the prey
for us
return to
know
Empress
that
Heavens only know.
that means supporting all the features we expect.
What say we report back to Empress Nadine? Her Majesty ought to be willing to commence the evacuation now. Understood. What manner of creation is Talos, I wonder? And what compelled it to vanquish our foe?
But beyond the sort of baseline features, we wanted to take the experience a little bit further for our PC players with advanced graphics technologies. And that's why last night we were so excited to announce that in partnership with NVIDIA, we've integrated deeply mega geometry into our game.
Mega geometry. Okay, so I'm going to need you to run through what exactly we're talking about there.
Yeah, Architect Mega Geometry. I'm super excited about Architect Mega Geometry. So, here's more E-Days.
Her Majesty has begun her supplication. Stay your hand.
Environments, objects,
Huh.
and Architect Mega Geometry, we can actually add ray tracing on all of the nanite geometry. So, you'll get
One of our
much better
ministers
looking
informs us
reflections,
that you have
shadows,
our
and,
gratitude
I mean, it's
for
just
your
going to be way
efforts,
more immersive.
which
You
have
get
your journey
100
continued,
times
as it
the
were.
geometric
Excuse
detail
the interruption,
with
indeed.
Architect Mega Geometry.
For
It's pretty amazing.
That is intense. So, just to break it down.
That Batal and the rest down are now safely evacuated. I'm certain we can rely on Sir Noah.
等级也太好赚了。
Absolutely. I mean, better than talking about these features is experiencing them for yourself. So you and everyone else here at Gamescom can enjoy first public hands-on of the campaign. Inside the booth behind me, we've got 20 stations, all of them PCs, all powered by the GeForce RTX 5080 that have been built by our friends at Elf. So if you're here at Gamescom, please come check out the campaign.
You know what to do, guys. Yeah, thanks so much, guys. I'll probably get ahead in there shortly. It's a bit of a big queue, though.
I know.
Well, for a deeper look at that technology that's powering E-Day on PC, let's check out this exclusive behind-the-scenes title from the Coalition and NVIDIA. Check it out.
Gears of War E-Day is the next game in the Gears of War franchise. It's the story of Emergence Day. It's going back to the beginning, when the Locust first come out of the ground and started packing.
It is also a game that has been built from the ground up on Unreal Engine 5 with all new art and all new systems to push visual fidelity to a level we've never achieved before.
Gears of War is probably the best known as an Xbox franchise, but the PC has always been
哇，刚刚那家伙叫我带他去哪里？
bringing the most we possibly can to the game.
The PC community is incredibly important to us. I myself am a PC gamer. I've been making PC games for my entire career. And we've built this game with a PC mindset.
We're trying to push a lot of technology, high detail geometry, heavily using nanite and aluminum. Really one of the first titles to use mega lights.
Hardware, ray trace, lighting, shadows, and reflections. This shows up in so many different ways. A great example is our paint scene. This is an environment that has TVs that have dynamic lighting coming off them and bouncing off the scene.
There's a lot of dynamic elements to the game.
Much appreciated.
Things, tickers, watching them run through the level. You have
Take
this little
this.
feature casting dynamic shadows.
我只是传过来而已，我什么没做啊？
But don't watch the
才给我120元，这死穷鬼！
Noticeable all the muzzle flashes on our guns as you get this burst of flashing light and all the shadows that get cast off.
还摆出一副帅气的样子，然后给我120块。
We can build a sense of tension and use lighting as a tool for visual storytelling and gameplay that we haven't been able to do before.
Real-time reflections, something that's very cool for us. We have some really cool elements in the game that are nice and shiny.
As you shoot glass and see real-time ray trace reflections and translucency, all of that is dynamic in real time, which of course you wouldn't have with traditional lighting techniques.
All in all, ray trace lighting brings to the dark, gritty vibe that we want to life in the game, and it really adds a level of realism and cohesiveness that's never possible for us before.
And on our ultra spec or our ludicrous spec PC settings, we push ray tracing even farther, with higher ray trace samples, more rays, but also RTX mega geometry.
We're going to be the first Unreal Engine title to show RTX mega geometry in our game. This is really exciting because we're a very unique title, but there's always been a bit of discrepancy between what's request faster and what's available for us to have in ray tracing. Mega geometry allows us to use the same level of detail.
居然开始在介绍硬体了，是怎样？
It pushes the visual ray
他们有没有搞错啊？他们到底干嘛？
You see some examples of foliage or shadow detail that is just crisper and has more fine detail in that shadow.
You definitely get a lot more detail and a lot of fun surfaces. Just a lot sharper, a lot more red. And as well, things like barbed wire, things that are just not possible to represent or we don't have graphics that have over this, all of a sudden look really nice.
Our environments are incredibly dense. We have 100 times the geometric detail in our game than any of us. And being able to work with NVIDIA and bring mega geometry
If that is your destination,
to this
we
game
cannot follow.
really is going
But
to
know
show
that your return is
what games are
eagerly
gonna look like in
awaited.
the future.
DLSS and other super sampling techniques really allow us as a developer to perform more advanced graphics techniques that just wouldn't be possible to do if we were working at full resolution. It's something that allows you to take a lower res image and then using machine learning is able to upsample that to a larger image without really sacrificing the quality.
We also support dynamic multi-frame generation, allowing you to push to the highest frame rates possible. And it's so important that we tie this with reflex. Reflex
没有人啊，啊，去找一找，找撤离要找谁？
It's something we think is very important, especially in a multiplayer environment or a very competitive game. You want to make sure that you have your enemy in focus and critical of them at all times. We want a nice, smooth frame rate, and we want that ultra-responsive ability. Customization is a huge part of why I play games on PC, and it's part of what we want to make sure we're delivering for EJ players. If they care about HDR, if they care about frame rate versus resolution, we want all of that choice available for players.
I'm an ultra-wide player. I really push the team to make sure that we are showing up strongly there. We have full support for native 21:9, gameplay up to 32:9, and all of our cinematics are also real-time and are rendered in ultra-wide.
Our benchmark is something that's very important to us. It's something that has always been used by reviewers for years after we ship. That's something we hope will be that way again. This is a very technically ambitious title, and I think we're going to push hardware for years to come.
We've always built our games to showcase the latest technology and push what is possible in gaming. And working with NVIDIA, who share the same philosophy,
How glad I am to see
we've
you,
been able to bring features like ray traced lighting,
The end of
RTX
the world,
geometry,
I am
DLSS,
total tragic,
reflex.
and I would not
For
seek to
players,
be.
this means delivering an experience that
You would
feels
have
like
me
we're playing a
evacuate the
movie
city.
with the
Ever
real-time
since the fall of Mel,
performance
the
they
city, if there is
expect
safe
in high
harbor
end.
to it, I doubt I can do. Methinks your majesty, after the false sovereign vanished and the world was altered, is great. If the people will heed anyone, it's him.
Maintaining order in Vermin must be quite a burden upon the young people. Let us aid him however we may.
All seat systems are nominal. Atmospheric interference is causing data transmission issues. Proceed with mission.
Alert. Power output unstable.
一堆游玩什么东西？什么意思？
I love it when the title of a game so
We shall
purely
await you
matches the
here,
gameplay, and here to break down what we just saw and give some exclusive first look at what fans can expect in-game for Alien Death Storm. Please welcome Rebellion's head of design, Ben Fisher. Welcome.
Hiya, how's it going?
Ben, it's so good to see you. I mean, it feels like only yesterday we were hanging out at the pub, chatting Fall, and it seems that you and the team have been pretty busy since then as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to work on a load of different games at once, but we learned some cool
为什么我现在我这游戏在内格啊？
sandbox freedom and giving the player
快要宕机了吗？
non-traditional ways of doing objectives and fed that straight into Alien Death Storm.
Ooh, I love that. Now, on that topic, Fall, congratulations. It's been a huge success for you guys at Rebellion. I hear it has a lot to do with maybe Benny and
我觉得我的主机快宕机了。
but you know, we won't take too much credit here. You mentioned there about applying that into Alien Death Storm. Can you break that down a little bit? What from the project have you brought over? What design elements have you targeted?
先存档。
The main thing is that for all Rebellion games, we value giving the player a clear objective and sandbox freedom and how to achieve it. Sort of systemic game design, that sort of thing. We don't usually choreograph specific gameplay experiences, but build a possibility space for the player to take control. So exactly that same stuff is coming across in Alien Death Storm. The new challenge for us has been combining that with horror game. Because horror gameplay is normally quite handcrafted, but I think we found a secret formula that really makes it happen. She's really exciting.
Secret sauce, very exciting.
I'm really excited to see it, so should we get started?
Wait a minute. No, already.
What the heck is that?
We'll find out.
Little bit of the trailer, but should we get Hobbit to take some gameplay out as well?
Let's do it.
Hold on. It will come up. Here we go. Now, this is the Mega Storm in full swing. What are we doing here?
So you play as an engineer who's been called into an off-world colony. The colony's gone dark, there's no signals coming from it. You think
Oh, 顺了，顺了，
it's
顺了。
your job to help sort the colony out, and as you explore, you discover people have gone missing, the situation's getting worse. You're trapped there as a desperate fight for survival. Now the game balances, like I said, the combat intensity of this horror shooter with investigation and discovery. So you, as an engineer, you're kind of exploring the situation, finding out what's happening. As you do so, the storm is tearing this apart. You're
这城堡还蛮常迷路的。它虽然看起来有地图，但其实地图都很乱画。
Pretty specific choice there. How does that come into play with gameplay?
Well, we wanted to give you a framing that meant that you felt like a sort of an everyman doing your best to survive. So you arrived there with a load of tools, you were doing this sort of hammer here, you know, do a bit of percussive maintenance to try and get the place up and running. So instead of doing traditional objectives, we were told exactly what to do. Instead, we've got a system that we call Swire, where they do.
话说克隆展 Xbox 有用出什么东西来啊？好像没有啊。
So what we can see here is the player exploring around, testing out locations, trying to see what's happening, trying to piece together in their head how to tackle the situation.
So you've come.
So this
I'm
is
glad
a
to see
nuclear
you.
reactor.
Captain
Yeah,
Lars
down one,
has
yeah.
advised me of your code. Truth be told, that so long as we cower within these walls, my ministers have approved the plans, and I have petitioned the enchantments of our only remaining obstacle of trying to make us. However, I fear that I must put the needs of common. Now, there are a few matters we will require several. Tonight I prevail upon you to petition. You may assure him that the royal treasury will foot.
A bit about that, like what players can see on the screen.
Well, we want to give you lots of anticipation for a fight to kick off.
You may
As
assure
you're
him that the
exploring,
royal treasury
you know, you're making a little bit of noise, you're causing a little mischief, and that's going to attract some attention.
Yeah.
So there's a tracker at the bottom of the screen that gives you pings of nearby movement. It'll get
Reach a
scrambled
decent
by
hobby usage between you and me.
radiation and things like that. So it's like a multi-purpose tool to help them
We reach a
explore around
decent
the
between you and me.
situation.
I
Combined with
Have you
Swire,
come to
which is
claim
tech,
my life?
it makes you feel like you're to the job and you have to
Well, I shall
piece
do it
together and survive.
with a smile.
Who's the voice that we keep
So
hearing?
do as you will.
That's Swire, that's giving you little clues
Do
of what
with
to do
me
and
as
how
you
to
will.
explore. It never directly tells you exactly what to do. It's kind of like having Clippy in your pocket.
I'm a big fan
The
of the
throne
naming
and its
Swire.
power.
Very specific. How many iterations did you guys have to go through for that?
Well, we always like to give things a kind of uniquely British twist, or uniquely British flavour to it, and it feels like a nice little
creature at least ring within me.
Now, in the footage as well, you can hear some of the music making that tension a bit more buildable, and you mentioned some horror scenarios too. How can fans of horror games expect Alien Deathstorm to fit into their spooks and scares like Benny did with probability?
什么东西太恐怖了？你又怎么了？ 谁爱玩去玩啊？管他的，反正我连黑悟空都没有玩。其实说到底，他这个进入真世界也就只有在跑腿而已啊，然后打几个光柱就没了。啊，我知道啊，那两个新闻我有看啊，巫师三还可以直接升级，还不错。金灿灿不就是那个了吗？旅人我不玩，旅人他连你要换武器都要氪金的，神经病才玩。
There's workbenches found throughout the game and you sort of collect crafting materials as well, and blueprints for the various parts.
Very good. Very fun. Do you have a favourite weapon that you want to talk about so far?
I always love a shotgun.
Nice. Can't go wrong there.
So let's hop back into the world a bit, because Rebellion games have always had a great reputation for like exploration, discovering, looking around, for like new attachments. How does Alien Deathstorm encourage players to venture off the beaten path, especially if you're going to be like potentially running into more aliens for doing so?
Yeah, well, we strongly believe in player freedom, and like part of the fun of it is finding your route through the environment and choosing how to engage with it. So there is that risk reward, that balance of trying to find those resources and survive, but watching out for threats. So one of the ways that we tackle that is we try and make each environment we explore.
不过我倒蛮想知道旅人到底有多少去玩。
So this is like a
还是基本上就是没人玩，所以才一直新增新东西。
Sorry, that was harsh. I mean, we've got aliens, we've got nice alien guts to look forward to as well.
Mother, I
What
must
other
beg your forgiveness.
challenges?
I believe that you desired to make me sovereign so that in truth you sought to better the lot of our people.
Ah, I would fight. I cannot even say.
I cannot help but feel that if I had but better known your heart, I could have shared. You would not have had to suffer alone. And Mother, I beg, I would not see you take your weight is as much on my side.
Your kindness will save many lives.
Yeah, that was something about Afterfall that we really enjoyed, is collecting just everyday items that really grabs maybe the players or especially for me, it feels like that.
Your
Not
kindness
having
will
to deal
save
with
men.
a lot of nuisance you would normally
returned.
in real life or
You do.
in video games.
But that puts paid to the last
It's
of us.
also very helpful putting together a cool trailer as well. Right, it's the perfect transition.
Yeah, nice and light transition.
Now we've said this a few times as well. Like as we're getting into these fights, the weapons that we're using, what else helps make each encounter unique that you're running into? You said a few times that you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, so behind the scenes, as well as the player kind of making a load of noise and exploring, we can fine-tune to encourage encounters in certain situations, to kind of build set pieces a little bit. You know, there's a balance between dynamic and making sure that we'll have those high points. But we absolutely don't know that each time what encounter we're going to hit. All of the spaces are designed so that no matter what kind of encounter you get in them, it's going to be an interesting fight. And as you blend different kinds of aliens at once, your strategy has to become much more complicated.
I bet that must be quite a challenge when there are a variety of them around like this. Swapping weapons or tech.
Yeah, so a lot of the fun in the game comes from splitting the player's attention between trying to solve the puzzle of the environment and then having to deal with unpredictable aliens coming from every direction.
Get into a little bit as well, like some of the equipment that you have access to, because we just did a spin there as well.
Yeah, so in this trailer here, you'll see stims and grenades as a couple of additional pieces.
剩下这个红光，
You can also throw flares to light up the environment ahead of you.
不知道怎么过去这红光。
What are kind of the so right now, as we're kind of making our way through the level, what else should players be looking out for?
Well,
先出城吧。
looking out for the aliens jumping ahead.
We made it to the reactor as well, is that right? Very cool.
So you never quite know when the fight's going to cool down, or if it's going to bloom back up and you're going to encounter more aliens. So you really got to keep your wits about you. And in this space here, you can see that the tracker has, the scanner is noisy.
Yeah.
You know, so because you're near a reactor, it's messing with your equipment, so you lose a little bit of health.
So you're going to be unaware, like exactly where aliens are going to be coming from.
Perhaps we ought to have stayed at an inn to regain our strength.
What are some of the like, most effective like tactics
It's
that
our
players
duty to
could
follow,
like kind of
however
use
tired we
to
may
get
be.
those situations? You also want to kind of sit there, go down and try to go back to the area again.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to me. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Climbing down the walls and piling up the air vents, so you can also take them through the spot and do things defensively. Doesn't always work.
职业等级增加了，先去那个吧。
That looks pretty busy there. There's lots of enemies swarming us at once. You mentioned some tactics, but I don't know if I would maybe be up to it on my own. Would it be okay to ask Benny to give me a hand finishing those aliens off? Or?
Well, one of the great things about all of the fights being dynamic is that you play through with another player, you have a completely different experience.
Yeah, this bet's just been making loads of noise, like catching all the aliens, and then I'd be having to clean up. It's a disaster.
That's crazy. That's gracious. We'll see how that goes for that.
It'll happen on stream.
Ben, thank you so much for sharing that with us. It was always a pleasure as well.
Yeah, and remember, Alien Death Storm drops spring 2027 for our players.
Lots to look forward to.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals regarding the Romundian military force. Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
The troubled times, but rest assured, our adored.
Back in 2003, I had Cup Tales, Project Gotham Racing, and Rayman 3, but playing Xbox games has actually helped me cultivate a whole bunch of my interests.
Shall the lane open, and I'll be nowhere to find.
Tech 3, the snowboarding game, so much so that I pick up snowboarding in real life, so I'm very happy to be here celebrating 25 years too.
I did that as well, and my face hurt to the heart.
You come to be while it is admirable to be, particularly if you are eligible for a special one.
What is to come? Like the world premieres announced today, chosen by Odin and Dumpster Gang, plus the biggest games coming to Xbox like Minecraft Dungeons 2, Gears of War E-Day, Fable, EA Sports FC 27, NBA 2K 27, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, and Grand Theft Auto 6. No matter where or how you game, best
heretofore do come again.
Now, do a rollback making a comeback.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Sure, big fans of Persona 4 Smile Live. We've got a brand new story trailer as well as
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad.
when the revival of this epic franchise drops next year. So take a look.
So, are you getting used to it out here?
There isn't much to do compared to the big city. There's that certain something hidden in us.
这什么游戏啊？足球的。
Had to assist you. Do come again.
You look at your TV that's turned off.
啊，这是 P4 啊
Someone else will appear on screen.
，P4 啊已经出多少版本去了？ P4 啊不是出超多版本的吗？我知道啊，我知道啊，但是这不是已经出超多版本的吗？他不是已经一卖再卖又卖了吗？这画风讲英文真不习惯。
Are you saying people who appear on the TV die?
What's going on here? We're getting to the bottom of it.
Have my protection.
所以我才说啊，他就是一直不停的做，不是吗？而且不是已经在其他平台都已经出过了。
Not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues. That was certainly worthwhile. I will finish this here and now.
そして日常にいらないにはテレビのもう一つの世界がそこで最も記憶の力を持って自らを支える大きな武器となります。Trust me, we know you can push your limits. 日常と非日常を行き来する構造はですね、そのシリーズ
这鬼魂有够反，在这边飘来飘去的。
Do not despair. I'm coming to your aid. Your aid is appreciated.
こそ私たちはその魅力の星を大切に受け継ぎながら現代の技術
Just
や表
yonder
現によっ
looks
て
to be a good spot
当
for
時感
harvesting
じていただいた
beans.
体験をも
No
う
harm
一
in
度
digging a
味
few.
わっていただけるよう一つ一つ丁寧に再構築しました。同時に本作は単なるリマスターではなく完全なリメイク作品です。
来睡一天吧。
リマスターがオリジナルの魅力をそのまま現代に届けるものだとすれば、
所以以前的 P4是2.5头身哦。
現代のプレイヤーにふさわしい体験として新たに蘇らせるものと言えるでしょう。私たちが目指した
是吗？
ペルソナ4ならではの魅力を大切に守りながら、現代のペルソナシリーズの表現力やストーリー性に本作を新たに蘇らせる。
可是 P4到底好玩吗？我也不知道它好玩在哪里。
Looks like a feast to get you ready for bed. Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover before we continue on our journey.
ユーザーインターフェースの改善やバトルテンポの最適化、ダンジョン探索の快適性向上など、ゲーム全体をよりスムーズで遊びやすいものへと磨き上げました。初めて稲葉を訪れる人にも、久しぶりにこの街へ帰ってくる人にも、
对好，我之前看好像是 P5。
生まれるような体験をお届けしたいと考えています。またキャラクター表現にも徹底的にこだわりました。
I do not understand.
ペルソナ4においてドラマチックなシーンだけでなく、仲間たちと過ごす何気ない日常も非常に重要な要素。仲間同士のたわいない会話、少し気まずさを感じるやりとり、そして突然訪れる緊張や恐怖、そうしたさまざまな感情の移り変わりを身近に感じていただけるよう一つ一つ丁寧に説明しています。
哎呦，烦死了！这个
I will protect you. Let my magic grant you an elemental
登
boon.
場人物たちの感情がより豊かに伝わるようにやってありました。ペルソナ4ならではの温かな人間ドラマを大切にしながら、キャラクターたちをこれまで以上に身近に感じていただける作品へと生まれ変わっています。
P5啊，我记得别人好像还有给我过，但是我没有玩。
ペルソナシリーズにおいて音楽は単なる BGM ではありません。作品の空気感を生み出し、物語を彩り、
When tired, be sure to avoid open flame.
ペルソナを語る上で欠かせない存在です。
无头骑士，快跑！无头骑士打不赢，快跑，快跑，快跑，快跑！啊靠腰嘞，你才会瞬间移动哦。
楽しみにしています。
Focus your strength, Arisen. This girl was beyond our strength. I was made to swim the street. Try that.
靠，真的是！哎，你们谁来救救我好不？ 一点都不好用啊！哎呦！哎呦！哦，赢了！这我其实超强的。我看我还是先去睡一觉好了，不然我觉得我这样子，这个团队现在这样去打应该会死了。哦，终于要出古墓奇兵了吗？他好像要展出古墓奇兵了，这一款我就有兴趣了。不对，我这边有家，我干嘛在里面睡啊？
So we take it very seriously, and everything we change or everything we modify, we do because we feel like
There's something strange about the way time passes. It would seem this is no longer the world we knew. Is there no way to return things to how they were before?
Yeah, I mean, what we wanted to do, for example, we wanted to bring back the same color palette, so like when you choose your eyes, you can see the original game, and just bring this subconscious idea throughout the game, but also you want to keep the key elements of the original one, so we try to be like just said, super respectful to the OG, but then bring out all the original as well.
I can't wait to put my eyes and look at the game. That's so smart. Let me know about it. Can we take a quick look and see what it's all about then? Or you guys be noticed?
we will allow it.
Thank you. And here she is. Oh, such swagger.
哎，古墓奇兵的这个就有兴趣了。这是第一代重置，这款我会买，这款我会买，因为我从古墓奇兵我从一代就开始玩，这款我会买。
Absolutely incredible. Alright, talk to us about yeah. Well done, and congratulations to you, the whole team.
Yeah, the things work, but what we're trying to do is being authentic to the place that we are bringing people in.
一代有恐龙，你知道吗？
So the places she discovers and she explores, they need to be real. So in this example, we dive deep into Inca's culture.
终于有一款我想要买的游戏了。
With the idea of bringing back the original feeling. So we've done what we could with we've been authentic to the Peruvian culture, but also we bring, it's a game, so we want to
It is a perilous journey of heroism.
Yeah, it's really...
Good morrow, everyone.
When we dove into it, we're like, okay, the cog puzzle is such an iconic
Much
part
to
of
be
that
getting
game.
on.
Let's say iconic a lot.
Feeling
because
rested,
we
I
are dealing
trust?
with an icon.
Yeah.
So, but let's say there are memorable water cooler moments that people remember so well. But in a modern game,
好赞哦！
we have
这款我超期待。
we have the ability to create a higher believability sense of immersion. And so when we really kind of step back,
其实古墓奇兵系列我都蛮喜欢的，
we try to make the gameplay feel
只是它已经好久没有作品了。
believable in the world, but just slightly out of place. Like, why does this exist? It sparks the feeling of curiosity, and curiosity combined with exploration is like what Tomb Raider is at core. And so,
播报这么久，终于有一款我有兴趣的。
Yeah, but also when you look at the cog puzzle, we wanted to make a sense why it's there. So we created a whole narration around it. Like we created this culture that has this ceremony of bringing the cogs together to open the gate to the Tomb of Qualopec. So it was really fun to just build the whole structures and logic and the whole system, why it would be there and how it worked.
yeah, like here's a perfect example of curiosity on display. Like, Lauren gets a beautiful pencil dive into the water after dislodging the roots. But,
All right, by the way.
oh, awesome. But along the way, she's like, wait a minute, I see something out of the corner of my eye. The player drives in and they come into this new space. You may have never missed this unless you took, or you may have seen it if you had not taken a chance to actually just look around for a beat.
I mean, speaking about looking around. Ryan, is there maybe particular details that you guys are really proud of or that you want players to really notice in the environment of the game?
From an environment perspective, for me, was the most important. I want people to immerse the game, and I don't want to break the immersion, so I wanted to build
Do you recall when I was a
so
fighter?
everything, all the mechanisms, all the
Fervently
puzzles
defending
that
you
you
with
see
sword
there
and
for a
shield.
reason, and
Now I bear the
me and
title of
our team,
sorcerer.
like, we really work really
If the
hard
foe
to
needs
make
magical
sure that
retribution,
every single
pray
puzzle,
look to me
every
to
single
dispense it.
obstacle that Lara meets makes sense. So, like, when you dive deep into the environment, into the world that we are playing, it's there because someone built it, not because the game requires it.
And we don't want the environment to feel like it's a heritage site. I mean, we're in the wild. This is a lost city, lost in time that
Freshly
we're
rested as we
discovering.
are,
And as a
this
result,
battle
we have the
ought to be in our
opportunity
favour.
kind of do some storytelling trips where we can actually say, hey, this is a culture that evolved in isolation for a while. So how do you preserve what we know about the Incan culture, but at the same time, give it a uniqueness to say, hey, it's unmistakably Tomb Raider, but it's that
Here,
way
an
because
enchantment
they
of
just
cold to freeze our
evolved in
foes.
isolation for a while. When you play the game, you're going to find out why.
And then you can have a lot of fun with the overgrown aesthetic. Well, obviously some of the dirt that Lara's picked up that she's traversing through these environments. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, that's a part of just making sure that the environment feels like you are the person who discovered the first in a very, very long time. You don't have to do that.
You have my protection.
Like you mentioned, they are such an iconic part of Tomb Raider for me as well. There's so many that I remember from Greece, Egypt, all of the levels. And can you go a little bit deeper about how you've evolved them for Legacy of Atlantis?
Similar to when we talk about reimagining, it's about saying, hey, this puzzle as it existed, what was the original intent here? And if that intent is something that we go like, hey, that's a real strong and make it ultimate version of what it intends to be. Sometimes that needs to be very sometimes it needs to be in another area.
Fuck how?
Whatever it is you need, I shall provide.
"终于剩下你了吼！哎呦喂！你觉得我没有事呢？你说呢？ 你干嘛把人家放下来？你扎他是怎样？你又把人家抓起来塞。看我屁屁捅，捅屁屁。哈哈，完美。但是也是蛮好玩的。靠腰麻烦了。为什么？最讨厌打这个，这些都会到处乱跑。重点是这游戏没有那个，这个游戏没有那个锁定目标的功能。哦，那个也太远了吧！靠腰，真的是很衰呢。怎么打不到他？ 赢啦！痛哭水晶。
Are we to remain here?
And when you see her, it's like she still has some of those classic DNA. She's got that beautiful green with the yellow pockets under her eyes. But we've also got some added elements in the fact
这一路上也太远了。
she's in the geothermal valley. I mean, she's going to have a little bit of plumage that
The
feels
clouds
like
have
it
already
matches
swallowed
that
so
environment,
much of this
and it just
world.
gives her this really
Is there no way to
recognizable
prevent this fate?
I just love that we added those sort of feathers because there's so many versions of the T-Rex, you know, in all the medias, and those red feathering on the top of this green and yellow eye for me.
And like chocolate and peanut butter is just great. Getting these two back together again.
The undead.
哎呦！ 他有没有被什么东西打到啊？
I can do no less than service to the original. Well said. Thank you, kind. I did not mean to. Deity, I'm here. Focus your strength, terrific.
哎，他那个神鬼预言放在最后面呢。你看他神鬼预言放在最后面，哎，然后那个什么地平线6放在第4个 ，Mega Man 啊，第2个是那个什么洛克人。
Let me get that.
不知道，反正下一个是下个是洛克人，这个玩是洛克人。 又是龙，他这个游戏在游戏里面叫做剑龙哎，很犯贱那个剑龙。
Not even Burnworm is safe from the pool of destruction. Now we face a foe no less ruthless than the Black. I will see it us in the end last enemy to life.
还有比较其他游戏，就 GTA 6咯。还有那个什么古墓奇兵1代重置，我也蛮有兴趣的、啊。居然被你压到了！哦，还好你那个，还好拿铁你那个碰很给力，我刚刚差点就挂了。不是啊，这不是最后王啊，这只是不是还有很多地方都有那红色的光柱吗？这是光柱里面的怪啊。这好像最后一只了。哇，龙卷风是怎样？ 哇，你的人挂了。舍命救你的痛。他都不倒下来，我要怎么打他？烦死！他身上弱点我也打掉啦，剩下弱点都不知道在哪里。都可能变这种画风哦，好奇怪哦。你的碰为了救我，结果被压倒在地。可是我不知道，我实在是觉得。啊，看脖子下面了。他落点位置越来越奇怪了，烦死了。起来哦！就是这里，我错，一口气打你一整排啊！嘿，抓住！哎呦喂呀！谁挂？谁挂了？你去救他好了。又是你！ 刚刚好。他很废，一直倒。这个碰我最好把它换掉，有够废的。他叫我一直在上面戳啊！人家放大卷，你在上面戳人家，这样对吗？
Our foe is repelled by some now this region shall be safe. At least for the time being.
この先に強敵が待ち受けて
Oh.
Go ahead. Oh no, I was just gonna say, we just come to this checkpoint, right? Like,
哇，12点多哎！天哪！
how have you balanced that? I think we'll try to go to this because this is Astroman, right? It's returning. I know so many people are excited about this. Can you tell us more?
アストマンが復活しますよね。それについて少しでも話していただきます。
等一下不？
ファンに喜んでもらおうと思って、過去作からボスを復活させています。他のボスも登場しますので、復活しますので、楽しみにしております。
Alright. So as a fan service to series of the Mega Man series, we brought back a variety of robots. The robot masters, Astroman is one of them, but there will be others besides him. So get excited.
I love seeing some of these like kind of battles that you see.
このような戦略を見るのは楽しいですね。
初めのボスと違って2番目のボスなので、ちょっと歯応えがある難易度になっています。それがすごく難しいです。これを下げるのが。
我先去。对。
Yeah, so compared to the boss in the first area, Astroman, the boss in the second.
为什么？为什么？洛克人的头爆开来？你看到洛克人头啊，爆开来。
Shield chip would have come in handy then.
Every shield chip is got by a fighter. Alright, we're gonna do our best here.
Well, I believe.
使用される方に参考になるようなプレーを目指したいです。
Alright, I will do my best to show players the best gameplay I can.
You're gonna do it flawless.
今回ダメージ受けずに倒せますので。
はい、やらせてください。
It's one of the things that is hard to talk and play these boss fights at the same time as well.
やっぱりプレイしながら話すの難しいですね。
もうちょっと無口になっちゃいますね。本当はもっと上手いんですけど、喋りながらプレイするとやっぱりダメージがられてしまいます。やばいですね。
Truth be told, the Equilibrium Director is a lot better than what you're seeing right here, but it is, again, tricky for him to play and talk at the same time.
Are you in the market for anything in particular?
Activating that override.
さあ、オーバーライド発動ですね。
これで、本当は倒したいですよ。
So close.
まだしない。まだしない。
Always a pleasure.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope.
Really? Now, for this hard repair, say, but
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
don't you dare. Many thanks.
This is Robot Master Twinkle Dots.
3つ目のエリアで、ロボットマスの紹介もあります。
The month I spent with Lord Phaetus, weird experience indeed. I was conscious of it.
Brocker's teachings on demand, so ask away. My hammer is at.
他不 不就一样是这些？
And for this area, we're going to be using the third ship in this option here, which is it's called Unrush, but it won't add any sort of power ups to Mega Knight's abilities.
我记得有一个人可以用那个，可以用那个什么龙血石买啊。
Alright, let's do it.
One thing to ask as well, why was it important to evolve the Robot Master stage design?
我觉得这个洛克人变得他太卡通化的感觉，我不知道好像哪边感觉哪边怪怪。他脸红个屁呀、啊！你脸红靠泡糖哦。
One reason for the kind of progression of the stage itself is we want players to have a sense of progression and success and achievement as they go through the stage. So yeah, each area becomes more and more difficult. And so by clearing each
business with the guild, sir. I should be glad.
How do you balance the challenge that players are going to face and having those conveniences like checkpoints?
で、その難易度がね、あまり難しくならないようにどうやってバランスをしてるんですか？お願いします。
敵の単純に強さを上下させるだけじゃなくて、ステージ構成や敵の配置を調整しながらテストプレイ通じてかなり精密に調整する。そうですね。
Yeah, so if you think about it, obviously the enemies become more and more difficult, more powerful as you progress through the stage, but also we get more strategic with the placements of the enemies. They're in more inconvenient places, so to speak. But again, it really gives players the ability to practice and kind of level up as they're playing through.
I love seeing how much more difficult this stage is as well compared to the other two.
But it makes me really enjoy it, especially at the end. Yeah, it is pretty tough, isn't it? Yeah, of course, the Mega Man series itself is known for its challenge. We want to make sure we kept that for the classic fans.
Do you have any tips for players picking it up for the first time?
ロックマンシリーズを初めて遊ぶユーザーにとって何かアドバイスはありますか？
先不要学这个。
強い攻撃が与えることができるので、このボスも特殊武器が効くようになってます。
So yeah, Mega Man will have access to a variety of special weapons. Using those special weapons against Robot Masters will actually have some pretty extra effects on them. So we recommend picking those up and using those.
This fight was so hard against Twinkle.
トゥインクルセブン難しすぎるんですけど。
めちゃくちゃ難しいです。僕はもう喋れません。
So even if they stop talking, it's really pretty tough.
難しいですけど、こういうパターンを見てあげれば。これ以上にするとちょっとつまらなくなるので、ここでやっております。
Yeah, so of course the Moogles, attack patterns and whatnot are pretty tough. We don't want to give away the strategy behind it entirely, so we're actually going to call it right here.
I feel like that is perfectly fair. We don't want to give those secrets away. We want people to have that challenge.
じゃあ、そうですね。ぜひ私有できる方だけの限定的なプレイ。
Just to give this a preview of what's to come.
We've seen some great features. We've seen the new override abilities, the new chipsets. What else should fans be excited to see?
今日いろんな新要素を紹介してもらってますけれども、それに加えて一応注目したいこと何かあります？
8歳のボス、まだ無事してませんけども、非常に魅力的なキャラクターをたくさん用意しているのと、そのうちの1体はユーザーから募集をして選抜されたすごくデザインがかっこいいボスが登場しますので、それを楽しみにしてほしいです。
Alright, so within the game itself there are 8 Robot Masters across the 8 stage total.
I have a modest talent for spotting material that can help use to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them in your map.
So that winning entry will be part of the game as a final boss.
That is amazing to see. It's like you've already got such like dedicated fans for the franchise, and they're going to be absolutely buzzing to see that.
ファンの皆さんも情熱的なんですけれども、そのファンが作ったデザインをゲームに入れてやる興奮感がやっぱり強くなります。興奮感。
いやー、特にデザインした人はすごく興奮すると思います。
Yeah, especially the person who created that winning design, they're going to be super duper excited to see it in the game.
もしかするとね、スタッフロールに名前が載るかもしれませんね。スタッフロールに名前が出ますから、ボスも特徴的なステージに出ますので、楽しみに発表を待っていただければと思います。
So it's not just that Robot Master design, but the whole stage that Robot Master will also be themed around that planet itself. It's going to be really kind of special
for both of you for coming and showing us some gameplay here on the Xbox booth at Gamescom. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much. But coming up straight from the Xbox booth, we're getting nostalgic and celebrating 25 years and showing us some sweet new wheels into the Forza Horizon 6. But first, a special update on the first-person horror platformer coming to Xbox very soon.
Trey, allow me to open my chest.
这是什么？养恐龙游戏吗？
You see, when you come across this material with some sort of organic properties, I should have stopped long time ago.
恐龙野，该不是卡普空的游戏吧？
Well met, sir. How's it? Safe to hear then. Always a pleasure.
Go on, have a look.
这什么怪恐龙啊？好丑哦！
Suppose the only way out is through. This operation must be contained.
Many thanks.
It's a partnership made in gaming heaven. IKEA helps create spaces for real life. Xbox is where the world plays. Put them together and you've got a collection that makes it easier to bring play into the living room. Plus, with a name like Xtabi, it promises to be an unforgettable collaboration. Joining me with more on this new IKEA gaming collection, please welcome back to the show Carl Ledbetter, Head of Design for Xbox Devices, and Product Developer Philip DeLay from IKEA. Hi guys, welcome. How are you?
Good to be back. Good to be back.
It's great to see you. Now, let's talk Xtabi. Tell me a little bit more about this furniture collection.
Yeah, so it's a furniture collection, or a home furnishing collection, I would say, because it's furniture and accessories may just enhance the gaming experiences for people in their homes who feel that gaming is an essential part of their everyday.
Cool. How did this come about for you guys then?
Well, it's pretty interesting when you think about IKEA being the world leader in gaming or home furnishings and products for people at home, and Xbox with our game content and devices for gaming.
Master,
when
my
you put
heart
them
knows no
together,
greater peace
it
than
really
when I'm by
creates
your side.
the ultimate opportunity to get people immersed in the games. So it doesn't stop at the screen or with the controller in your hand. It's about the entire environment that you're working in and playing games in. So that's where I think the magic really happens.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Now, I hear you had a little inspiration, obviously, from the controller here. Can you talk to me a little
I'm
bit
attentive
about
and
how
loyal,
that
and prefer to
inspired
remain by your
your
side.
design for this collection?
In fact, my master from beyond the rift seeks the self-same
well, the
item.
controller is very iconic to Xbox. That's where you interact with the games. And so we took some of the detailing from the controller, like the thumbstick stool, the D-pad cushion, and the D-pad platter. And those are kind of more specific examples, but yeah, it's inspiring. Game
这到底是什么白痴的房间呢？他们懂，他们难道不懂说，其实玩家想看的是游戏吗？
How people use it, you know, how people store it, how they charge it, and just making sure that
哎，奇怪，我记得有一个地方可以买龙血石用的东西啊。
Yeah. One of the fun things about this project was IKEA and Xbox both share the same philosophy of making products that solve real problems, that are expressed in a way that anybody can enjoy them at home. And grounding on that, we really start to unlock new ideas and thoughts, and it shows up in all of the collection.
Yeah, for sure. Lord knows I need some IKEA smarts as well at my gaming at home.
That's
So
right.
It's great. So guys, can I get my hands on this collection maybe at my local IKEA store or even online?
yeah, very soon.
Okay, how soon, baby? When do you expect to launch?
We'll launch globally from October 1st this year.
Wow!
Just around the corner, absolutely.
Just around the corner, not long to wait at all. I can't wait at all, especially for that.
哎，不管了
I need that. If
好啦，12点要半了，我先休息了哟，晚安啦，拜拜。